Hello and welcome, my name's Thompson Play, and in today's video I'm going to be doing a tutorial for you guys. So recently I've been streaming quite a lot and I really enjoy it. So today I'm going to be showing you how to set up a stream so you can get streaming straight away. So let's get started. First things first, I stream with OBS. It's a free software and it works great. If you want to get it for yourself, you just want to go onto the OBS website. Now I use OBS Studio. It's a lot better than the classic OBS and it just has extra features and whatnot, so I would recommend it 100%. And if you are downloading it, if you want, you can try classic, but really get Studio, it's better. Once you've downloaded it, you can open her up and you should be greeted by something similar to this. Actually, you won't have that, so get rid of that. So you'll be greeted to something like this. Now if you want to record stream console gameplay, you're going to need an extra piece of hardware called a capture card or HD PVR. These cost money, and if you're the guy who wants to stream, you have a console, one of the current gen ones, and you want to stream, just pop on to the actual console and use the built-in app. If you happen to have a capture device or you are considering buying one, you can use OBS. If you're on PC, you don't need any extra hardware, so good to go. Setup wise, I'm going to show you the stream settings first and how you can get up and running then with a kind of a basic stream setup like similar to what I use. First things first, you want to jump on over here to settings and look here in general. You don't want to change any of that. Stream. The first thing we want to do is where are you going to stream to? Now personally, I stream to Twitch. You can stream to YouTube as well, but usually what I tend to do is stream to Twitch, make sure my videos are archived, and then export them to YouTube so it's available on both platforms, which is handy. To stream to Twitch, you're going to need a stream key. Now to find your stream key, you want to sign into your Twitch account, go to your dashboard, and click on stream key. Once you're there, you press show stream key and it'll give you this big long string of random characters. This is your stream key. You want to copy it and paste it here and then click apply. Now you can officially stream to your Twitch channel straight from OBS. Cool. Next, we want to kind of tailor our output. This is where there's a few little variations. Depends on your PC. If you have an NVIDIA graphics card like me, you can use these settings. If you don't have an NVIDIA graphics card, then you're going to want to use different settings, which I'll show you in just a second. So to start things off, the NVIDIA side, what I always do is rescale my output to 720p. It's just better for stream stability and it gives a nice balance between quality and bit rate and everything like that. I think it works well. So if you want, you can try 1080p, but again, this setup 720p looks nice. Next is your rate control. Now here are 4 options. I use variable bitrate. The reason being, it uses less bandwidth, so if you don't have an amazing internet connection, it's actually going to stream a lot more stable and also use a lot less of your internet connection, so you can actually continue to play games online and stream at the same time. Works great and I like it. The only problem is occasionally it may cause buffering. So let's say for instance, you pause a game and it's just a pause menu for maybe 5 minutes and then you go back into a game, fast moving, really fun. When you unpause the game, it may cause buffering to people with slower connection. Really, I've been testing it. It doesn't happen that often and it works. It just works. If you want a super stable stream with very minimal buffering, use a constant bitrate. It just kind of irons that out, but it does affect your online gaming. So it really depends on your internet connection and what it can handle. Now, bitrate 2000 is the sweet spot. For 720p at 2000 megabits per second, you have a nice looking stream that doesn't require too much buffering, if any at all, and it just looks great. Now, you're going to have to check what your internet is capable of. So what I always do is jump onto speedtest.net and just begin a speed test. This will tell you your ping, your download speed, and your upload speed. Now, it's pretty accurate. Speed test's been around for a long time, and it is very, very, very accurate. So I would always recommend go ahead, do your speed test, and see what speeds your internet is capable of. You actually want to look at your upload speed. For me, my upload speed is about 5 megabits per second. So that means I can pretty theoretically stream up to 5,000 on our bitrate here. But for stability's sake, 2,000 seems to be the norm. If you really don't have that much bandwidth and you don't have that speed, go into speed test, see what your upload speed is, and then depending on your upload speed, make your bitrate slightly below it. That way you're going to have a pretty stable stream. After that then, I always use the high quality preset, the profile to high, and level 5.1. That gives you the best quality. And the bottom bit with your GPU, it really is if you have multiple GPUs. GPU 0 is your first GPU, GPU 1 is the second one, and so on and so forth. That's just for NVIDIA. Now, let's say you don't have an NVIDIA graphics card. Then what you want to do is use x.264. Again, rescale your output to 720p. I'll always go for the variable bitrate. Make sure it's 2000 if your internet can handle it. Leave everything else the same. Now, this is where you want to change a few settings. Depending on how good your computer is, you may need to change your encoder CPU usage. By default, it's very fast, and that works perfectly. If you find that your stream stutters a little bit, but you have plenty of bandwidth and your internet is fine, but it still stutters, that means that your CPU is under pressure when you're playing games. So, to counteract that, we can just go to super fast or ultra fast. It will reduce the quality a little bit, but it'll make the stream skip less frames. On profile, we just want to go to high again and tune. You can check what these look like for you. Personally, I don't use that at all. I just leave it at none. And that's it. You want to click apply and you're done. That is your stream setup. Last thing is your video canvas. So you can see base resolution is 1080p, so that's actually what my computer is at. I leave output resolution just 1080p just because it looks nicer in the preview. You want to make sure that it is on this bio, it's the best quality. And this is where you set your FPS for the stream. Personally, 30 FPS works great for the settings I've showed you. If you want to try 60, you can, but I think 30 is the happy medium for what I'm doing anyway. So that's the stream setup. You can click OK and you're good to go. Now you'll be sitting somewhere like this and we want to set up a few stream kind of features. This is the whole reason we're using OBS. So I'm just going to go over to my Twitch configuration and show you what I have set up. First things first is an intro. So scene number 1 is an intro. I just added a media source and that just allows you to choose a file that you can use to make whatever you want. Mine is my intro. You can have like this. I use a picture and a song. And that's just to kind of fill in gaps here and there. Or maybe if I'm kind of gone on a tea break, that'll just make everything nice and professional looking, I suppose. If I'm recording a PC game, I will use this, a game capture. So to use one of those, you just click on the plus and you can add in any of these you wish. Game capture, you just leave it at the default settings and press OK. And anytime you open up a game, it'll start capturing it. Cool. And then for my Xbox, which is the console, I use a video capture device, which is my HD PVR. So again, you just want to click the plus and you go not game capture. You go video capture device and it'll pop up here like so. Now, last thing just a little pointer. If you're going to be using a HD PVR or Elgato or something like that to stream, there's a delay. Well, most of them. Some of the newer ones don't have a delay, but my one that I know for a fact has a delay between something happening on screen and also happening in the software. So if I click down, so like I click down now, and there's about a 2-second delay before it actually happens on the stream. To counteract that, you want to click on your audio mixer. What I do is I just delay my microphone and desktop audio by 1250 milliseconds. For me, that was just perfect. You can trick around with it. Your capture device probably will be different to mine and have a slight different variation on delay. So you want to make sure that you just kind of sync it up nice. For me, the reason I delayed the two of them was just because I'd be talking into my mic and my friends would be talking over Skype, so that'd be desktop audio, and they all just synced up nicely, so that works great. And the last thing I just want to show you is just here. This is your volume control. So when you're chilling in your stream, you can open it up on a tab and monitor how it's going. And if you find that your microphone is too loud or your game sound is too loud, you can just use these sliders and turn them up and down. That's it. It's very simple and it's so handy. It works great. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed this little tutorial on streaming with OBS. Don't forget to comment down below. Let me know what I did wrong, right, or if you enjoyed the video and did it help you. And also, I hope you've enjoyed.